First of all, I would like to thank the Pan-African Climate Change Justice Alliance for inviting me today. Thank you for organizing the Pan-African Climate Change and Environment Reporting Award. Chers journalistes, c'est un honneur et un plaisir d'être avec vous aujourd'hui. The United Nations Environment Programme is pleased to see this award at its 5th version, despite all the challenges posed by the health crisis due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution add up to the 3 self-inflicting planetary crises that are closely interlinked and put the well-being of the future and current generation at an acceptable risk. The world has failed to meet its commitment to limit environmental damage. Emissions are 62% higher now than when the international negotiation on climate change began in 1990. None of the global goals for protecting life on Earth and to limit the degradation of land and ocean has been fully met. Deforestation and overfishing continue, and 1 million species of plants and animals are threatened with extinction. Even as we scrolled to our news feeds in fear of COVID-19, year 2020 was breaking with even 2016 as the hottest year since records began. As the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said, and I quote, "Humanity is waging war with nature," unquote. The consequences of our recklessness are already apparent in the suffering of humanity, the towering of economies, and the acceleration of the erosion of life on Earth. The good news is that the low carbon neutrality can generate up to 26 trillion US dollars and create over 65 million jobs by 2030. The nations have adopted the historic Paris Agreement and commit to lower the global warming to 2 degrees Celsius and to pursue the 1.5 degrees Celsius, but only commitment and promises are not enough. We need to see this commitment and promises translated into concrete action to save our planet. As I conclude, let me pass on the following key messages. As we address the climate crisis, we're facing 3 imperatives. First, we need to achieve global carbon neutrality in the next 3 decades. Second, we have to align global finance behind the Paris Agreement. And third, we must deliver a breakthrough on climate change adaptation to protect the world from the impact of the climate change, especially poor and vulnerable communities in the developing world. These key messages need to be amplified to engage policymakers, civil society, the private sector, and communities to act together. You, as journalists, you have a key role to play in amplifying those messages. Simplify them break them down into basic messages that can touch the hearts and the minds of people to act. Chers journalistes, la balle est dans votre camp. C'est vous qui devez porter ce message pour vraiment stimuler une action commune autour des changements climatiques. Nous comptons vraiment sur vous. Et le programme des Nations Unies pour l'environnement sera toujours là pour vous aider à accomplir cette noble tâche. Le temps de l'action est là maintenant. Ou nous agissons, ou nous échouons. Et je compte sur vous pour accomplir cette noble tâche. Je vous remercie.